Right, in this video we're going to solve a more complicated trig equation and leaving our answer in radiant form in terms of pi, so without really using a calculator. So solve cos 4x is equal to sine 2x for theta being between minus pi and pi, giving your answer in terms of pi. Right, so to solve, cos 4 theta is equal to sine 2 theta. And remembering we're solving this between minus pi and pi, so making the variable the same, so I'm going to use the idea that cos 2 theta is equivalent to 1 minus 2 sine squared theta, but I haven't got cos 2 theta, I've got cos 4 theta, so I'm going to write cos 4 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. So basically I'm making 2 theta equivalent to 4 theta, which makes theta here equivalent to 2 theta. So taking that identity and substituting instead of that, we're going to have 1 minus 2 sine squared theta, 1 minus 2 sine squared 2 theta, and be very careful how you write your 2's in each case, is equal to sine 2 theta. So this is a quadratic in sine squared 2 theta. So 2 sine squared 2 theta, taking this here, plus sine 2 theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Then I'm just going to swap the position of these two. So I've got 2 sine squared 2 theta plus sine 2 theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So all I do is swap that over here and that over here. Right, this can be factorized. So we've got 2 sine 2 theta sine 2 theta. We're going to have to put a 1 and a 1. We're going to have to put plus 1, that's because that's going to give me 2 sine 2 theta and a minus 1, which will altogether make a total of just 1 sine 2 theta in the middle, and a minus times a positive will make a negative. Right, looking at this one here, I'm going to say either sine 2 theta plus 1 is equal to 0, which means that sine 2 theta is equal to minus 1. If we draw a graph of just sine theta to begin with, that looks like that, between minus 2 pi and plus 2 pi. Okay, because here we're solving between minus pi and pi for theta, but for 2 theta we need to look at minus 2 for pi and 2 pi. And looking where it is equal to minus 1, that's going to be here at minus pi by 2, and here at 3 pi by 2. So we now say that 2 theta is equal to minus pi by 2, or 3 pi by 2. Carrying on over the next line, exactly the same thing. Therefore, dividing by 2 to get theta, theta will be equal to minus pi over 4, comma 3 pi by 4. Or we say that 2 sine 2 theta minus 1 is equal to 0, which means that sine 2 theta is equal to a half. Now sine to the minus 1 of 1/2 in radians is pi by 6, which is equivalent to 30 degrees. Doing our South Asian Tennis Club, or cast, we're making our angle in the positive x-axis, and we want this to be positive, so it's going to be in this quadrant and this quadrant. So this is pi by 6, this is pi by 6. Now remember, we're solving between minus pi and pi, so we need to go all the way back round here. But for 2 theta we need to do from minus 2 pi to 2 pi, so we need to go all the way around here. So we're going to do minus 2 pi plus pi by 6, so it's sort of going 2 pi and then plus back again in that direction. Minus pi by 6 will give me that one. And then going around this way we're going to get pi by 6, and pi minus pi by 6 will give me that one going around in that direction. So working this out, that gives me minus 12 plus 1, which is minus 11 pi by 6. And then we're going to have minus 6 minus 1, which is minus 7 pi by 6, pi by 6, and then we're going to have 5 pi by 6. That's 2 theta. I want to find theta, so we divide by 2, so theta going to be minus 11 pi by 12, minus 7 pi by 12, pi by 12, and then 5 pi by 12. Writing all out in ascending order, that's going to give me minus 11 pi by 12, minus 7 pi by 12, minus pi by 4, pi by 12, minus 5 pi by 12, and 3 pi by 4. So this has been a video to show you how to solve a complicated trig equation using the double angle formula, expressing your answer in exact form using radian measure. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.